Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim, or Let's Play Skyrim. So we're still in the first dungeon of Skyrim. We've escaped getting my noggin lopped off for crimes I do not know what I have done. But that was interrupted by a dragon attacking the town where I was getting my noggin lopped off along with some other people. We've escaped down underground. I've got some magic spells. Pretty. And my inventory is too full, so I need to do something. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so if you do not like cheat codes and do not want to know what I am about to do, look away. I will not say it, I'm just going to type it into the console so you can see. It's pretty much what you need to do every time you load a save game, every time you start the game. You need to do this to be able to increase your carry capacity so you don't get burdened and down by every damn thing you're carrying. So, this bit you can't actually see me do. So it's the tilde button, which is usually on the keyboards, it's the button to the left of the number 1. And you go. Let's just check that worked. Yes. Alright, no longer getting burdened. So, you can look back now. So, now I'm not going to be fussing about which things to drop and which things I can pick up. It's just going to speed up gameplay quite a lot. And yeah, it's just because I'm the sort of person I just like carrying everything, and I do get to a point where I'll get into analysis paralysis about what to drop and what to keep. Usually try to do like value calculations per weight to see if there's some things that are just more valuable to carry per weight point than others, because it's not always what you think. And also means I just won't be I won't be walking at my slowest, well, except for when I've done whatever it is I've done now. Which button did this? It's pretty water. It's all purple, so it's not because of the roof. Did I get your arrows? Yeah, arrows. What's your arrows? Need. What's that? Let's go.
Let's see where this goes.
Let's see where this goes. You're gonna tell me to pull the lever, aren't you? No, you're gonna do it. Good on you. What are you doing? Come on. Gotta get out of here. You're the one that's pushing me all the time.
No going back that way.
No going back that way.
Down on top of us. We'd better push on. I'm sure the others will find another way.
Oh, I want to see what's down there. Quick save. I think you can just get back this way anyway. Going through. Following the fountain, the waterfall or something. Part of the Dungeoneer's Guide is to always go where you're not supposed to be going. If it looks like you're going the right way, Stop and go the other way. I need to turn on auto run. Sprint, sneak run, always run. Cat, that's what I had on. I can't get back up here. Good, good, good. Okay, now caps lock is working. Hello? Where'd you go? It's right ahead of me. It's so hard to see if there's any like little treasures in the little corners. There he is. He's down there. Can I get any mushrooms? Mushrooms? Nope. Nope.
That doesn't go anywhere.
So you could
Guess
see
we
that.
can try this way.
Didn't have to run all the way into that corner. And so why don't you pick up all the little things all around? Aren't you, you know, kind of as poor as me and need little coin purses that are sitting there? Ah, spiders! Burn! 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 Frostbite spiders? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Next, giant
Get your venom. Now I'm not running auto running anymore. Righty. Can't remember this. Can I get anything from these? Can I burn them? No. I think these ones. Yeah, searchable. Ah, it's because I keep hitting shift. Ah! Stubbed my toe again. I would struggle to do this in real life. Like, you know, it just happens so easily in games. Just open up an egg sack and find the small thing that's in it. But, oh my gosh, that would be gross. Give us all you got. Come on. Takes way too long to load these. They're just containers. Anything else? No. Give me all the goodies. It would not surprise me if you, the viewers, got car sick watching this. The way I spin the controls around. You can shoot this down as well. Doesn't make a difference. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright, let's go. Head. You're wasting time, mate. There's my fur dragon meowing upstairs.
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her?
Sneaky time.
I'm tangled with her right now. You might be able to sneak by.
Have I even
Just
got a
take it
bow?
nice and slow, and watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this boat. Might
Where?
take her by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
I think you can accidentally push this cart and it screws everything up. think I'm just gonna try sneaking up to it and burning the crap out of it, eh? How's that for a plan? I am sneaking. That's close enough.
Not listening.
I'm gonna sneak it up. I snuck right into its butt. Look at that. I even got a little action replay thing. So critical, Adva. You're always criticizing. You press control to start sneaking. Why? What are we sneaking on? The bear is dead. Let's just go check this card. Black Bridemaid. Helmet. Wine. Coin purse? That was a huge coin purse. What bow were you talking about? Wait, where's my bow? Give me. No, alright, let's go. You're slowing us down, Hadvar. Are you still sneaking? I say at the top of my voice. What's up here?
This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it.
It does look like the way out. It's a little crazy how this game is. You can just all of a sudden walk into the exit. Let's go! You can adopt up to 2 children if you own a home with room for them to stay in. Never did that. Never saw a reason why.
Wait.
Hello. Where'd you go? Are we sneaking?
Looks like he's gone for good this time.
Who?
But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes
Oh, the
back.
dragon.
Closest town from here is Riverwood. Uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have met.
I think this is one of those awkward moments where you both say goodbye and then you end up just walking in the same direction for ages. It's like goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, this is awkward. Oh, you going this way too? Oh. But I'm just gonna run around and get all the flowers, because that's a priority in life.
Really use someone like you.
He's still talking to me.
Themselves a dragon. General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Am I hidden? Why am I hidden? Flowers. I'm gonna run into a wolf accidentally. Where have you gone? I'm lost. Hadvar. Give me all the mushies. Okay, let's keep going. Hello. You waited for me. I thought we were gonna split up. That was your plan. Not fine. There we go. I was gonna say I'm not finding anything to pick up anymore. There's a sign. Olgan, Riverwood, Falkreath. I'm going to Helgen or Riverwood. There's a wolf down here too. So it's kind of weird that every Elder Scrolls game since number 2 seems to start the same way. You're a prisoner getting escorted from somewhere, or you're breaking out of jail. And then you come out of a dungeon and you've got the open world to journey around. Don't know why the writers are so limited
Three of
in their narratives.
stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
Yes, I shall take this. The Mage Stone. Learn all magic skills 20% faster. I pretty much never change from that.
Mage, eh? Well, to each his own. Not for me to judge.
Ah! Oh, there's there's one of each different stone here. I didn't know. Huh. I just thought, oh good, it's Mage Stone. It's just the one I need. Did you click on one of them, Heather? It's very wasteful. Which way am I going?
As far as I'm concerned, you've already earned your palm.
You don't even know what I
Until we
did.
get that confirmed by General Tullius. Just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers and avoid any complications, alright?
Orange flowers. I'd be really pissed if I was him. My companion kept running wildly all over the path, picking up scraps of grass. Wolfenstein's tired. Give me all the pieces. Is there some kind of behind? What's that moving around?
We're almost to Riverwood.
The butterfly. I would love in this game an action bar across the bottom, and it had 2 pointers, left hand and right hand. And you pressed, like, I don't know, shift and scroll down and up to control the left hand pointer, and control or alt and up and down to control the right mouse hand pointer, and it just loaded what was in your hands.
Come on, there's
Riverwood, that's where we're going. Just gonna get all these flowers, and then I'll be done. I'll stop scabbing all these things. Okay,
keep your voice down. I'm
I
fine.
need to put away my hands, because that's dangerous.
And who's this?
Feindal thinks
You don't have her, you're Sven.
Darius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Thanks for telling me.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat. And you can tell me all about it.
Who did you just
You
talk to?
look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
Now,
You
let's
should come
talk
hear me
to.
play
I saw a
and
dragon in
see what I'm
Helgen.
in.
Helgen.
Truly. So maybe my mother isn't crazy after. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this.
Certainly will. You and Feindal both like the same girl.
Best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time. You may be right. Camilla may see Feindal as little more than a friend, but why take chances? Here, give Camilla this letter. It's full of venomous nonsense. Tell her it's from Feindal.
I have my doubts you would admit that it's full of venomous nonsense. So somewhere I can buy fresh supplies.
The Riverwood trader.
The Riverwood
If you
Trader.
need weapons or armor, see
Well, the blacksmith.
blacksmith.
Oh, good.
Until next time.
Hello, madam. You're just sitting out all night.
Tell you, I saw a dragon.
So had I.
Did you hear? The Riverwood trader was robbed. Poor Lucan must be torn
Yeah,
to
but
pieces.
there was a dragon.
By sure. What do you want?
Bird, do you want me to believe you about the dragon or not? Bloody hard to see anything. There we go.
I ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Faith.
So this is the blacksmithy, where I think I can get permission to use these things. Let's see if they are open to visitors right now.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hello, it's Edva. It's Alvo. It's Sigrid. It's the money he just keeps spilt all over the
We've been so worried
bloody
about
bench.
you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can.
Hello!
Like I said, I'm glad to
Oh.
help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
By selling me things? Is that the sort of help you were thinking of? So that's what you got. How do I get to my things? I don't want to take things.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Sure. How do I get to Whiterun
Cross the
from here?
river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace.
Can you tell me about the
Jarl
Jarl?
Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though. I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor. Of course, Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair-weather friends. Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torig when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torig, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days. Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill. I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
Thanks. Clearly, if I had the skill, I would have known that. If I did not have the skill, you're telling me doesn't really help.
people are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can.
All the problems in
Help
this
yourself
game.
to whatever you need.
You
With
click and it
enemies.
clicks somewhere else in the menu. Still a good game. How do I get to my selling screen? What to sell? What to sell? What to sell? I don't want to filter. I don't want that. I don't remember how to do it. Do I have to exit space to search? I want a lockpick anyway, give me that. And these potions.
It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his Sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down, dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me.
Wait, isn't it the Empire that doesn't want Talos worshipped? Because of the agreement with the Thalmor or something? Curiouser and curiouser.
Aye.
Did you
Aye.
really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush, child. Don't pester your cousin.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh?
How do I get to Whiterun from here?
Listen,
I already know
I'm going
that.
to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there you can take a carriage to Solitude. Just head north, you can't miss it. It's the capital of Whiterun Hold, the biggest and the best of the 9 holds of Skyrim. But don't take my word for it. You didn't know? That was Ulfric Stormcloak and his top lieutenants. Right, the leader of the Stormcloaks. They claim to be fighting for Skyrim's freedom, but the war is really all about Ulfric wanting to be High King of Skyrim. You haven't heard of the civil war in Skyrim? I guess down in Cyrodiil, people have other things to worry about. It's pretty simple. Ulfric founded the Stormcloaks years ago, as a sort of private army to advance his ambitions. He's always used the ban on the worship of Talos to stir people up against the Empire. He never succeeded in getting much support, so a few months ago he murdered the High King. That got the Empire's attention. A masterstroke by General Tullius. He's only been in charge here for a few months, but he's turned things around for the Empire. We've been trying to catch Ulfric since the war started, but he always seemed to slip through our fingers, like he knew we were coming. This time, the General turned the tables on him. Ulfric rode right into our ambush with only a few bodyguards. He surrendered pretty meekly too. So much for his death or glory reputation. I thought we were taking Ulfric back to Cyrodiil, but I guess the General changed his mind. You know the rest. So did I. If the damn Stormcloak somehow found one, or woke it up, the war might be about to take an ugly turn. Hard to believe it was just a coincidence, that the first dragon anyone's seen for centuries attacks just as Ulfric was about to be executed. Of course. I know today wasn't the best introduction to the Legion, but I hope you'll give us another chance. The Legion could really use someone like you, especially now. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them. I don't blame you for being angry about it. I would be too in your shoes. But it was all a mistake. You weren't supposed to be on that cart with those Stormcloak traitors. And the Imperial Legion needs your help, especially now with that dragon out there somewhere and Ulfric back on the loose. Sure, I understand. It's not easy to go from being executed by the Legion one day to joining up the next. But I think you'll see that the Legion is Skyrim's only hope for real peace right now. I know you'll make the right choice in the end.
Can I help you?
My choice is I'm gonna kill everyone!
Stay sharp.
No, I won't. But yeah, he was pretty quick to forgive me for whatever it was I'd done before. Now, I don't think there's actually any other quests down in this town except go into the other dungeon that's up the hill over there. So, I am going to save it there. Join me next episode as I deal with this letter and this little love tryst that's going on, and then head up the hill to the mountain. Thanks very much. Cheers.